Okay, is this our fourth example today?
Okay.
The first one you just watched me do, the first one from yesterday. Okay, so here we go. So I'm working with an x squared problem. So it looks like this. I'm referring to these equations. So I'm going to start with x squared equals 4py. Then I need to rewrite this so that x squared is by itself. So to do that, I need to remove the negative 1/4 by multiplying by the reciprocal. It cancels on the right, and we have x squared equals negative 4y. And you could put a 1 underneath that if you wish. Okay, by substitution, since I have x squared equals to both of these quantities, I get to set them equal and solve for p. So I divide by 4y to isolate the p, and p, the y's cancel, equals negative 1. By a show of hands up in the air, how many people got p equals negative 1? Okay, so I come up p equals negative 1. Remember, x squared problems will either open up or down. Because p is negative, it opens down. Okay, so then the next thing is I go, what is the equation? The focus says 0p. So it is 0, negative 1. This is my focus. The directrix says y equals negative p. Y equals negative p. And p is negative 1. The double negative makes it a positive. So I go through the y-axis to 1. Y-axis to 1. If I asked you to put your pen points on both the directrix and focus and move inward until they meet, that would be the vertex. In this case, it is 0, 0. Then I make a list of points. I go back up to the original. I'm plugging in this side. I'm plugging into the squared side. Okay, I'm plugging in here. I'm going by multiples of 4. In the positive direction, let's start with 4. 4 squared is 16. 16 times negative 1 is negative 16. Divided by 4 is negative 4. So I'm going to go over 4, down 4. Now I'm going to go a multiple of 4 in the negative direction. Negative 4 squared is 16 again. 16 times negative 1 is negative 16. Divided by 4 is negative 4. Over 4 and down 4. Coming up to the vertex, making sure you have arrows going through.